Have you ever had something stolen and actually watched the thief use it in real time? That's exactly what happened when my Lyft driver stole my AirPods, and I decided to track him down myself. What started as a normal night out turned into one of the most awkward, satisfying confrontations I've ever had. If you ever want to see karma in action, hit that like button, because this is one ride that ended exactly how it should have. I was visiting friends in another city. We went out, had some drinks, laughed way too loud, just a normal weekend night. Around midnight, I ordered a Lyft to get back to where I was staying. The next morning, I woke up, grabbed my phone, and realized my AirPods were missing. I searched my bag, my pockets, everywhere. Then it hit me. I must have dropped them in the Lyft. So I did what anyone would. Filed a lost item report through the app, politely explaining the situation. A few hours later, the driver responded, "Sorry, I don't have them." Okay, I thought. Maybe they slipped between the seats or someone else found them. Either way, it sucked. The next day, I was back home. I'd almost forgotten about it until I opened Find My on my iPhone out of curiosity. And there they were, my AirPods, online, connected, and being used. I could literally see them moving all around the city, like a map following someone's driving route. That's when it clicked. The Lyft driver didn't lose them. He stole them. Now, I'm not usually a spiteful person, but this was next level bold. 3. The hunt begins. For a while, I just let it go. But a couple weekends later, I happened to be back in that same city, visiting my friend again. And guess what? I checked Find My, and my AirPods were still there, actively in use. So I said to my friends, "You know what? I'm finding this guy." We jumped in the car and started following a location. It led us, of all places, a Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I'm serious. The guy who stole my AirPods was at a Chuck E. Cheese. We parked nearby, and I showed the security guard the situation, the live tracking, the driver's name, and even his photo from the Lyft profile. The guard looked at me and said, "I think I know who that is. Come with me." We walked inside, and sure enough, there he was, sitting with his family, pretending like nothing happened. The guard pointed at him. I took a deep breath, walked up, and said, "Hey, are you his name?" He looked nervous. Yeah, why?" I stared right at him. "You stole my AirPods." You could see the guilt hit his face like a truck. His whole family looked confused. The security guard was standing behind me with his arms crossed. The guy stammered for a second, then awkwardly stood up and walked out with me to the parking lot. His wife and kids followed. He reached into his car, opened a glove box, and there they were, my AirPods. He put them back in the case, handed them over, and said, "Here." Did I feel bad for embarrassing him in front of his family? A little. But come on, stealing from a passenger and using the AirPods like nothing happened? That's insane. I didn't bother reporting him again. I already got what I came for. But I did feel a bit of poetic justice watching him squirm as his family realized what he'd done. Sometimes, karma doesn't need revenge. Just a good GPS signal and a little patience. So, what do you think? Was I too harsh, or did he get what he deserved? Let me know in the comments. If this story gave you even a little satisfaction, like the video, subscribe, and get ready. I've got more true Reddit revenge stories that prove karma always finds its target.